Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Rebel, and yes, as the title states down below, and of course the thumbnail shows, I do have another Temu haul. This is a really small haul, and this is just pretty random, actually, a really random haul, but I figured y'all would like to see what I did find, and my opinion about what I did find. So let's just jump into it, and get into here. And I will say that quite a bit of the stuff I got actually is sewing stuff. If you didn't know, I like to sew. So I did get some stuff for sewing. So this first thing I got is 100 straight pins. And these were super cheap. They were under $1. They were like 89 cents or something. It was ridiculous. You go to Walmart, you can't find them at Walmart for that cheap. I think they're like $3 at Walmart for 100. But these are also plastic, so you got to be careful if you're doing ironing. Don't want to put your iron on these plastic balls or they will melt. But yes, I needed some more, and I got some more. These are also, they're a little bit on the shorter side. They're not the real long ones, which I don't really mind either way. So I got those. I got this little thing. Kind of goes with the straight pin. So this is a pin cushion. And it's a wrist one. So you can put all your pins in here, then while you're working, you can just do that number. I thought that this is a really good idea because I have one of those little retro tomatoes and all my pins are in that tomato, and it's so hard keeping up with that tomato. So at least this, it's attached to me and I won't lose it kind of thing. This was around $1 as well. I think it was 98 cents. Like I said, I'll have the listings over here. I'll do the little video recording if they still have the items. They may or may not have the items, and if they do, I'll try to find something similar to put over here. So that was the next thing. Okay, this is very interesting. If you're not a sewer, you're not really going to know what this is, but these are foots for your sewing machine. I got 3 of them in this package. And they're different. They're small, medium, and large. And what they do is you attach them. That's your presser foot there. So let me try to... Okay, that's your presser foot. So you attach that to your presser foot, and it would go like that. So this is the front of it. And what this does is, if you could see, this helps to fold your fabric. So you could put your fabric in here, and then you'll have an instant basically fold seam. That's the best way to describe that. But whenever I finish edges of skirts or whatever, this will be way easier than me have to sit there and hand press out all the folds and do all that fun jazz. Like I said, it came in 3 different sizes. I have not used these yet. They should be universal. They should attach to any modern sewing, or really any sewing machine actually. But they should definitely attach to any modern sewing machine. They feel pretty good quality. They're metal. They're not like a heavy. You can't really have a heavy metal anyways, because you don't want that hanging on the foot of your machine. But yeah, I will let you know how well these do work. Like I said, this has got to be way easier than pressing and folding by hand and measuring and doing all that. So, and these were $3. They were 3 something. It'll be over here in case you're interested. Let's grab another item out of the bag, and it's another pin cushion. So this one I got just in case I didn't like that other one being on my wrist. So this is just a little wooden base. I thought this would be maybe a little easier to keep a track of than the tomato would be, because it's a little bigger. And it does sit kind of flat, so it will be like rolling off my table, because I have issues with my tomato wanting to roll off the table and stuff. So I got that. It was around $1 as well. It was super cheap. Okay. Unfortunately, I'll show you these. My bag opened up in shipping, I guess. But I got a bunch of alligator clips. They're different sizes. They go from large to small, because I do hair flowers. So I need some alligator clips, and these were the same. They're the same clips. They are the same clips that I could get on Amazon for a lot cheaper. These were 3 something a package, and on Amazon they're 6 something for a pack of, I believe it's 100 if I'm correct. There's 100 different sizes of clips. So that was one thing. So I won't be able to show you the package because they're all spilt out everywhere. But this is the next sewing item. This attaches to the bottom plate of your machine. So it is a magnet. That's why those clips were sticking to it. So this can adjust like your the width of your sewing. So basically, let's say this is your presser foot on your machine, right? So you can move this out to adjust the size, and that way you can keep your seam allowance going the same size by following with that as your guide. So that way, if you're not good at eyeballing your seam allowance or your seam size, you can use one of these, because on your machines, generally, they have line indications of your inches, your 3/4, you know, all that. So it's kind of hard to see those the whole time you're sewing. And this makes it easier because you can line that up with those guidelines on your machine. And that way you've got all that to be able to have your material go across there with a perfect seam allowance. So once again, this was like $1 something. Super cheap. These at Walmart are like $5 or $6. And I haven't even priced these different presser foots at all to see how much that they are at Walmart. Okay, yeah. Like I said, just a bag full of those loose clips. I got some strawberries because one of my ideals I'm going to be crafting, I needed some strawberries. So these are just little artificial strawberries. They were $1 something, not that much. I believe that there's 10 of them in a pack. They had 2 different varieties. I picked the more traditional looking strawberry. They are a little on the smaller side, but that's okay. They look like a strawberry. That's all I really wanted, is them to look like a strawberry and at least be a size that you could see. So, and the last thing I had to splurge on this, well, not splurge, because this was actually like 89 cents. But I been starting to collect, which haven't been wearing too many of them, but I don't have a whole lot of them either yet. But I've been collecting brooches, and I'm really getting into it. And Temu has a lot of cute brooches that are really affordable, cheap. The quality don't feel so cheap, because I do have one here. It feels like any other brooch you would get Amazon, wherever. But yeah, they're super cheap. Like I said, these guys were 89 cents. So you can get them anywhere from like $5 and under was kind of the price range I was seeing of anything you can think of. I mean, they have Halloween, Christmas, thanks every holiday, every season, every animal, every bug. I mean, they have everything. Flowers. But this is kind of special to me in a way. I don't have any owls, and I wanted an owl brooch. So this one's got little rhinestones in its belly and its eyes, and it's a blue-green. Like I said, it's a brooch. This is a smaller brooch, which that's alright with me. Let me get it a little closer so you can see. Which that's fine with me. I don't mind them being too small. Especially for 89 cents. But it's just so cute. But the meaning of this is my grandma, I never got to meet her, and she was a big owl collector. So just kind of have my grandma with me, you know, kind of thing. I tried to get stuff like that that's sentimental. Like all my tattoos on this arm are like meetings of certain people in my life. So yeah, like I'll give an example. I have I don't know if you can see him right there. He's a what am I saying? A hummingbird. There we go. Hummingbird is my other grandma. I can remember going to her house, and she had hummingbird feeders on her porch, and I would sit there at the glass door and watch the hummingbirds. So that was a reminder of my grandma, my other grandma. I haven't done an owl yet for this grandma. My cancer butterfly is in the color orange because the kind of cancer I have, they use orange ribbons. My boys, for puzzle pieces for them. Also, their name is here, along with a sparrow holding a puzzle piece. That's my mom. There's a flamingo, so that represents my mom. I have fruits and flowers here. That represents my dad. because when I grew up, my dad would have seasonal produce stands, and he would sell fruits, vegetables, and flowers. So that's a reminder of my childhood. Halloween, mostly for me, really. But it kind of ties in with my husband because we both like Halloween, Michael Myers. So that's why I kind of did the pumpkins and the candy corns. And also the music notes going down my arm represents the time I was in school. In high school, I was in band. I'm really into music, so is my husband. So all the music notes, stuff going down my arm represents that. That is for my bestie. It's a cat, my black cat with the bats. The 3 bats represents me, her, and her daughter, which is my niece. And we're like, we love moon. We love the moon. We love being outdoors. That's kind of our favorite time. So that's kind of representative of her and my niece. So yeah, that's also me. That's my peacock feather. That was me not coming out. Embracing my beauty is represented of the peacock feather. When they open up, they're beautiful. That was kind of my representation of that for me. But yeah, and most of these, well, all of these on my arm I did myself, except for this one right here was done by a tattoo artist. But the rest of the stuff on this arm here was done by me. And this one is my work in progress. This is a Lisa Frank tattoo. It's the bunny rabbits from like the 90s. But I wanted my whole arm done to that Lisa Frank thing. I just never have done it. But anyways, yeah, that was kind of off topic. Maybe y'all want to know about it. I think I've been asked before what my tattoos meanings. Like this one, my best friend, I call her my sister, she has the same one on opposite. Hers is on this side, mine's on this side. But we used to show rabbits, and her rabbit breed was Harlequin. My rabbit breed was the Jersey Woolly. And like I said, we're night people. We love to stargaze and mood bathe, and so we have our star patch. And I drew the Woolly, and she drew the Harlequin, and then we had them tattooed together. So that was another meaningful tattoo. I mean, my other one's pretty, I mean, they're not really meaningful, I just like them, but mostly it's just this guy here, then on my arm here, but anyways. Yeah, I went on a ramble page, it was supposed to be just a haul, but I gave you a little tattoo explanation, because I know I've been asked before to kind of show my tattoos off and everything, but like I said, that's my quick little haul. So far I'm quite impressed. I only spent like $12, I think, on this haul. It wasn't very much at all after the coupons and all that stuff that was going on. So, super quick shipping with this. I will say they're a lot quicker than Shein is on shipping. And everything's free shipping, I think, past $10. I think 10 and under, you have to pay for the shipping. But after $10, it's free. So, you can't beat that. So, yeah. That's my haul and a tattoo show off thing. But anyways, okay. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And as always, I will see you guys really soon. Love y'all. Bye.